Consider you are the landlord of a building big enough to make several rooms has been rented to a single tenant. After the agreement has been over, you rethink to make more money by separating the walls to accommodate more tenants. Now every family gets their own kitchen, washroom, and a bedroom. The tenants are super happy that they don't have the burden of maintenance and overbilling. Instead, they share the utilities. This is what virtualization meant in computing. Virtualization refers to the act of creating a virtual version of something, including computer hardware, storage devices, and network resources. The applications in operating systems runs on a separate software container called the virtual machines, or VM. VMs are completely isolated. The computing resources like CPU, storage, and network are pulled together and served dynamically to each VM by a software called hypervisor. Virtualization can be applied on different levels, including desktop, server, storage, and network. Virtual Desktop Infrastructure, or VDI, encapsulates desktop operating system and the applications inside software container. With VDI, you will get a virtual desktop running on a remote server. Amazon Workspace's VMware Horizon, Citrix are the examples of desktop virtualization. Storage virtualization groups all physical storage devices using software which appear for the end user like a single storage device. RAID technology achieves the virtualization. Cloud storage like Google Drive, iCloud takes advantage of storage virtualization. Network virtualization provides a software switch between the network device and the virtual machines. All the management is done using the virtual switch, and the physical device is used for routing the packets. Hyper-V virtual switch and Open-V switch does the purpose. This is the one which we focus on. Server virtualization allows for many virtual machines to run on one physical server. The virtual machines share the resources of the physical machine, which leads to better utilization of the physical server resources. The resources are provided to VM through hypervisor of the physical servers. Then comes the question, what a hypervisor is. A hypervisor is also known as Virtual Machine Monitor, or VMM, is a software that creates and runs virtual machines. A hypervisor allows one host computer to support multiple guest VMs by virtually sharing its resources such as memory and processing. Well, the reason for using a hypervisor is simple. Effective usage of resources, mobility between hardwares, less maintenance, avoid unwanted space for machines, even contribute to reduce global warming. Hypervisors can be classified into two based on the levels of abstraction: Type 1 and Type 2. Bare metal hypervisors are installed on top of the hardware, and it acts as an operating system too. Type 1 hypervisors are faster and portable, as it is operating system independent and supports a variety of hardware configurations. In long run, you may hear the term KVM, or kernel-based virtual machine, a module which turns a Linux kernel into a bare metal hypervisor. AWS EC2 instances are running on top of it. I'll try to fit the KVM demo in a later session. Type 2, or hoster hypervisor, contains an additional layer above the operating system, which means it is operating system dependent. Hoster hypervisors are applications installed on top of the operating system. Examples of such hypervisors are Oracle VirtualBox, VMware Workstation, QEMU, and Microsoft Virtual PC. In order to set up a platform to learn upcoming episodes and modules, We will use Oracle VirtualBox as Type 2 hypervisor. All you need is a virtualization supporting CPU, either from Intel or AMD. However, every CPU supports it by default. Turning it on unleashes the power. Hypervisor brings benefits such as speed, efficiency, flexibility, and portability. Bottom line, high performance, lower cost, and complexity. The virtualization term has been used since 1960s as a method of logically dividing the system resources, which now saves a lot of money, space, and energy. That's it for the episode. See you in the next. Thanks for watching.